Welcome to the video on managing customer returns on Amazon. Let's take a look at what is a return. Sometimes when a customer receives the product, the customer may want to return because of different reasons, like it doesn't match the expectation, or it may be damaged or defective, and similar other reasons. At such instances, sellers will receive the returned item and customers will be issued a refund. So what are the different types of return policies? Depending on the category, there are 3 types of return. First is replacement only. Here the customer will have the option of getting another product as a replacement of the original returned product. Second is returnable. Here the customer will get an option of getting a refund once the item is returned. Then there is non-returnable, where the customers will not be able to return products belonging to certain defined categories. Let's take a look at our policies page. On the Amazon.in page, scroll down and click on Help. Scroll down to find the Help topics. In this list, click on Returns, Refunds, and then click on About our return policies. On this page, in the first section, you will see General Returns Policy that explains a written policy in general. As you scroll down, you can read through the various return policy that are segregated as per different categories. Let's take a look at the home category. For different set of products under the home category, there are different return policies. For example, wax candles, wall stickers is a non-returnable product, whereas furniture falls under the 10 days returnable policy. Similarly, if you look at the home improvement category, you will notice that products like taps, faucets, bath hardware have a 10 days returnable policy. You can search the relevant product category and check for the product return policy on this page. Let us now understand what are the different kinds of seller controllable returns or SCR and how it can be avoided. One of the reasons for the return could be due to a defective product where the product can be broken, is defective, has a dead battery, or simply does not work. The customer can also return the product because it is incompatible, meaning it's not useful for its intended purpose, or the product is not compatible with the existing system. The other reasons could be due to a missing or broken parts, or because the quality of the product is poor. To avoid these kind of returns, number 1. Read customer comments regularly to identify defects in an ASIN and incorporate product reviews to improve product quality. Number 2. Check the item description on the product detail page to ensure correct and detailed description of the product is added. This will reduce returns related to incompatibility. Number 3. Check for manufacturing defects and remove affected items from the inventory. Number 4. Focus on product quality while inbound, outbound, or receiving returns. This will ensure that your returns due to defective, incompatible, missing or broken parts, and poor quality are reduced. Products are also returned if they are received in damaged state because of inappropriate packaging. To avoid returns due to damages in the product, do a regular check on inventory to ensure all the items are in a proper condition. Confirm that the warranty documents are provided within the package. Ensure the correct items are being packed to ensure reduction in returns due to incorrect items. Use extra dunnage or bubble wrap, which will act as a cushion to reduce damage in transit. Always ensure the extra space inside the package is filled with dunnage to restrict movement of the product. For fragile products, you may also consider improving the quality of the corrugate box being used. There are also instances where the products are returned because it was not as described in the product details page in terms of the size of the product or the look of the product. To avoid such kind of returns, always include high quality product images in catalog display. Provide all important product information in the attributes, bullet points, and description to minimize gap in customer expectations. Ensure correct size charts are uploaded for all subcategories in the apparel category on the display page and ensure the actual product measurements matches the manufacturer's measurements. This will ensure reduction in returns due to size mismatch. In addition to this, please try to conduct a weekly audit to ensure the return rates are well within control. Now let's see how to check your seller controllable return rate. Visit the Voice of Customer section under the Performance tab in your Seller Central account. Here check your ASIN level return status on a regular basis. This is where you will find number 1, the number of seller controllable returns made for each ASIN. Number 2, top return reason. Number 3, current status of the ASIN. Number 4, top reported customer issues. And number 5, recent customer feedback. This will help you in identifying defects called out by the customer and immediately take corrective measures. Please check the Seller Performance dashboard if you are a Seller Flex seller and always ensure that your seller controllable return rate is within the threshold. Seller Flex sellers can also download the returns report from the Performance dashboard. For return reconciliation, you can check the returns report available on Seller Central. Hover over the Reports section in Seller Central and download the list of returns within a specified date range. For checking return tracking details of any order, visit Manage Returns under the Orders section in Seller Central. Here you can find reports for both seller controllable returns and non-seller controllable returns. On the Manage Returns page, search for the order and click on the tracking ID. Here you will be able to track your return. If a return has been self-shipped by the customer, you may not find the tracking details. In such cases, to check the tracking details, you have to search the tracking ID on the third-party shipper tracking website. Some of the returns may appear as out of policy in Seller Central. This is because Amazon allows return pickup outside the return window for the below cases. Number 1, where the return label has been generated within the return window, but Amazon has not been able to pick up due to certain issues. Number 2, when the item shipped is not a genuine item. For self-ship or pure MFN returns, you may have to manually authorize the return request. You can find the orders for the manual return authorization on the home page of Seller Central under the Return Authorizations tab. That wraps up our video on managing customer returns on Amazon. Thank you and happy selling!